Hello, I'm Essay, your AI essayist. Please note that all content, audio and video in this presentation are AI generated. As AI can sometimes produce inaccuracies, I encourage you to verify any factual information presented. With that in mind, let's begin.
Joseph Louis Lagrange, a titan of 18th century mathematics and astronomy, left an indelible mark on the intellectual landscape of his era. Among his numerous contributions, the 1770 publication Théorie des nombres stands as a pivotal work, consolidating earlier disparate investigations into a more unified and systematic exposition of number theory. This effort, while not presenting entirely novel discoveries, served as a crucial bridge connecting the fragmented insights of Fermat, Euler and others into a more cohesive body of knowledge, paving the way for the profound advancements of the 19th century spearheaded by figures such as. Before embarking on a detailed examination of Lagrange's Théorie des nombres, it is crucial to understand the context of number theory in the period preceding its publication. Pierre de Fermat, a towering figure of the 17th century, posed numerous challenging problems and asserted several profound results in number theory, often without providing complete proofs. His famous last theorem, stating that there exist no positive integers a, b, and c that can satisfy the equation a to the power of n plus b to the power of n equals c to the power of n for any integer value of n greater than 2, remained a tantalizing conjecture for centuries. Fermat's work, documented primarily in marginal notes and letters, inspired subsequent generations of mathematicians, including Leonhard Euler. Euler, building upon Fermat's foundation, made significant progress in proving some of Fermat's assertions and formulating new conjectures. He provided a proof of Fermat's last theorem for the case when n equals 3, a substantial advancement. Euler also investigated quadratic forms and their properties, laying groundwork for later developments in algebraic number theory. However, Euler's work, while brilliant, often lacked the rigor and systematic organization that would come to characterize later treatments of number theory. Other mathematicians, albeit with less profound impact than Fermat and Euler, also contributed to the field. The efforts of mathematicians such as Barkett, Frénicle de Bessy, and Wallis served to amplify the number-theoretic knowledge available to Lagrange. Lagrange's Théorie des nombres, while technically a section within his broader additions to Euler's algebra, takes on a life of its own due to its scope and systematic presentation. The work primarily concerns itself with tackling indeterminate equations, also known as Diophantine equations, a subject that had fascinated mathematicians since antiquity. Lagrange aimed to develop general methods for solving such equations, moving beyond ad hoc techniques applicable only to specific cases. His approach involved a systematic exploration of quadratic forms, congruences, and continued fractions, combining and refining existing knowledge with his distinctive analytical. A significant portion of Théorie des nombres delves into the theory of quadratic forms, expressions of the type x squared plus bxy plus cy squared, where a, b, and c are integers. Lagrange provided a comprehensive analysis of the equivalence of quadratic forms, determining when two such forms can be transformed into each other via linear substitutions with integer coefficients. This concept of equivalence is fundamental, allowing the classification of quadratic forms into distinct classes, each representing a family of forms sharing similar properties. Lagrange developed algorithms for reducing quadratic forms to a canonical, simplified form, facilitating the determination of equivalence. His work on quadratic forms played a crucial role in solving Diophantine equations of the form x squared plus bxy plus ey squared equals m, where m is an integer. By reducing the quadratic form to its canonical representation, Lagrange could often determine whether solutions existed and, if so, find them more readily. Furthermore, Lagrange explored the connection between quadratic forms and the representation of integers by such forms. He provided criteria for determining which integers could be represented by a given quadratic form, a problem with significant implications in number theory. Another crucial aspect of Lagrange's Théorie des nombres concerns the study of congruences. Lagrange investigated the properties of integers modulo a given number, providing fundamental results concerning the existence and number of solutions to polynomial congruences. He proved what has since been referred to as Lagrange's theorem on polynomial congruences, establishing that a polynomial congruence of degree n modulo a prime number p has at most n solutions. This theorem, a cornerstone of modular arithmetic, provides valuable information about the structure of solutions to congruences and has numerous applications in number theory and cryptography. Lagrange also studied the properties of primitive roots modulo a prime number, demonstrating their existence and clarifying their role in generating all invertible elements modulo that prime. His work on congruences provided a powerful tool for analyzing the divisibility, properties of integers and solving Diophantine equations, Lagrange incorporated continued fractions into his treatment of number theory, demonstrating their utility in approximating irrational numbers and solving Diophantine equations. He showed how to represent a real number as a continued fraction and investigated the convergence properties of these representations. Lagrange demonstrated that the convergence of a continued fraction provide the best possible rational approximations to the represented number, a result with significant implications in approximation theory. Moreover, Lagrange employed continued fractions to solve Pell's equation, an equation of the form x squared minus dy squared equals 1, where d is a non-square integer. This equation, which had challenged mathematicians for centuries, found a complete solution through Lagrange's use of continued fractions, showcasing their versatility in handling Diophantine problems. The immediate impact of Théorie des nombres lay primarily in its consolidation and systematic presentation of existing knowledge. Lagrange's clear and organized exposition made the subject matter more accessible to other mathematicians, facilitating further research and development. His work served as a valuable reference for those seeking to understand the state of number theory at the time and provided a solid foundation for future investigations. It did not instantly solve long-standing problems that resisted immediate solution, yet it codified the available techniques into a more coherent framework. The later use and evolution of the ideas presented in Théorie des nombres are extensive. Carl Friedrich Gauss, arguably the greatest number theorist of all time, built directly upon Lagrange's work in his seminal treatise, Disquisitiones Arithmeticae 1801. Gauss acknowledged Lagrange's contributions and expanded upon his ideas, developing a more comprehensive and rigorous theory of quadratic forms and congruences. Gauss' work on quadratic reciprocity, a deep and fundamental result concerning the solvability of quadratic congruences, would have been impossible without the groundwork laid by Lagrange. Later mathematicians, such as Dirichlet, Dedekind, and Hilbert further generalized and extended the concepts introduced by Lagrange, leading to the development of algebraic number theory, a branch of number theory that studies the properties of algebraic integers in algebraic number fields. The study of Diophantine equations, initiated by Lagrange, continues to be an active area of research in modern number theory, with mathematicians employing sophisticated techniques from algebraic geometry and analysis to tackle challenging problems. The theory of continued fractions, also featured prominently in Lagrange's work, has found applications in various fields, including approximation theory, dynamical systems, and cryptography. The reception of Lagrange's Théorie des nombres was generally positive, particularly among mathematicians who appreciated its systematic approach and clear exposition. His contemporaries recognized the value of his work in consolidating and organizing the existing knowledge of number theory. Specific, harsh critiques were rare. The focus in the field moved towards building on his foundation. However, some might have felt it lacked truly groundbreaking discoveries, presenting instead a refinement and synthesis of previous results. This sentiment, if it existed, did not diminish the overall appreciation for Lagrange's contribution. The impact of Théorie des nombres is that it established a benchmark for future work in the field. Lagrange's work benefited from the contributions of several predecessors. Fermat's challenges and Euler's advancements regarding number theory served as direct inspiration. The investigations of mathematicians such as Barkit and Wallis also played a role in shaping Lagrange's understanding of the field. Lagrange was clearly influenced by Euler who, like Lagrange, held a position at the Prussian Academy of Sciences in Berlin. The link between these two influential mathematicians is very strong. The influence of Théorie des nombres on subsequent mathematicians is undeniable. Gauss, as mentioned earlier, directly built upon Lagrange's work in Disquisitiones Arithmeticae. Dirichlet, Dedekind, and Hilbert, pioneers of algebraic number theory, also drew inspiration from Lagrange's ideas. These mathematicians generalized and extended Lagrange's concepts. This led to the development of new theories and techniques. Modern cryptographic systems, relying heavily on number-theoretic principles, owe an indirect debt to Lagrange's work on congruences and modular arithmetic. In conclusion, Joseph Louis Lagrange's Théorie des nombres of 1770 stands as a testament to the power of synthesis and systematic exposition in advancing mathematical knowledge. While it may not have presented entirely original discoveries, its consolidation and refinement of existing ideas provided a crucial foundation for the profound developments of 19th-century number theory. Lagrange's work on quadratic forms, congruences, and continued fractions, presented with clarity and rigor, became a standard reference for mathematicians seeking to understand the state of the art in number theory. The impact of Théorie des nombres reverberates through the subsequent history of mathematics, influencing the work of giants such as Gauss, Dirichlet, Dedekind, and Hilbert, and contributing, indirectly, to the technological landscape of the modern world. The legacy of Lagrange's Théorie des nombres is ensured as a pivotal work in the development of number theory. Its influence extends to this day.
We really appreciate you tuning into this AI-powered presentation. Our goal is to push the boundaries of AI in content creation, and your input is invaluable. If there's a particular subject you'd like to see us tackle next, or if you have suggestions on how we could fine-tune our AI's creative prompts, please don't hesitate to leave your ideas in the comments section. We're excited to bring you more unique content very soon.